Leo. Leo. Yeah, he's a good dog. Yeah, he's a good dog. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hi. Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to my channel. You just met my new dog there. That's Mr. Leo right there. And today we are shooting on the iPhone because I have another setup that I am doing for a free training for my business that I'll get into a little bit later at the end of this video. But today here on the channel, thank you for everybody that's joining me. My name is Evan Andrews, if you do not know who I am. And here on my channel, we are talking everything creative from videography to photography and even graphic design. So today, I'm gonna kind of be handheld and walking around my house a little bit, and it's gonna kind of feed into a little bit about what today's video is about. And today's video, if you already saw the title there and the thumbnail, today's video is all about how to be comfortable on the camera and create better videos for yourself as new creators. So I'm gonna be kind of walking around here, so pardon me if you do see a little bit changing in the light and everything. Again, we're on the phone today. I just wanted to keep it light and simple. So I get a lot of questions these days from people that watch my channel or kind of watch the content that I put out on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that, and they always ask me, how are you so comfortable on camera? Because if you know me in real life, then you know that I'm a very quiet, shy individual. And hey, you know, this is just one of the things that I started doing to kind of get over that fear and kind of help educate people on the things that I know and understand. And the only way that I'm gonna be able to do that is if I'm comfortable talking on camera. So I wanted to go over today 3 kind of tips that I have for you to be more comfortable on camera and ultimately make better videos for yourself. So we're gonna kind of just jump right into it. And again, I'm gonna be walking around the whole time. I'll kind of go show you the setup that I have for my free training. I'll throw on all the lights and I'll kind of just have a seat and sit down. So I'm gonna fire background light A there. And then this one's pretty easy. We can just hit the remote so you guys can see that. There's my setup for my free training that I'm gonna be doing today. And yeah, so if any of you out there are watching and know anybody that is a general contractor, a home remodeler, a home builder, anything like that, that's my targeted niche that I do for my business in the marketing and content creation that I do for businesses. So if you know anybody out there, make sure that you show them this video, and I will have a link down in the description to where they can find out more information on me and the videos that I create. So again, we're really wide today. I'm on like an 18mm here on the iPhone. So I just wanted to be able to see everybody, to see everything, because I can't see myself because the screen is not facing me. I'm using the regular side camera today. So I'm just gonna kind of have a seat here and we will jump right into it. All right, so for tip number 1 that I have for you guys out there is, this one is kind of a pre-production part of making videos, and that is to really plan out your videos. Script them if you have to, but really just outline them the best that you can. I know some people out there, it's very hard to follow a very specific script, and it's very hard for me to do that. What I like to do in most situations, especially for longer form videos, is kind of literally type out a script, and then from that make bulleted highlight points of it, and then kind of just have that to the side that I can feed off of, and really just kind of run it through my brain over and over and over again. So what that does is that gets you really comfortable with what you are talking about, and you're not really fumbling over your words and having a lot of pauses and having a lot of self-doubt when you are delivering this message. My dog is over here, he wants to say hi. So sorry if you guys hear him in the background, his toenails on the floor and everything, but I don't really care today. We're doing a short video. So yeah, really planning out and writing down, scripting, or itemizing your video in the kind of research aspect of it is very important. So that leads me directly into tip number 2, and tip number 2 is going to be really researching what it is you are talking about. If you don't feel like you know what you're talking about, it's definitely going to come off in the awkwardness that you portray on the camera. Really research the topics that you are going to be talking about. Obviously, if you are starting a YouTube channel or you're a content creator out there and you're giving educational value in the content that you are creating, you really are gonna wanna know what you're talking about. Even if you don't really have a full idea when you start your research, the more research that you do, the more comfortable you will become with the topic, and the better off you will sound, the more comfortable you will sound on the video. That's really tip number 2. And leading right into tip number 3 is going to be just how I'm shooting this video today, and that is movement and changing of scene. So the more that you move around, the more comfortable we are. Many of us talk with our hands, and we don't just sit there and go like this. And when the camera is very stagnant, it kind of becomes a little intimidating. But if you can kind of move around, look away, and get to a point where you're just more comfortable in front of the camera, that is just gonna help you. So move around, do it handheld at first if you need to get yourself more comfortable in being in front of the camera, almost like a vlog style. If also necessary, change your scenes. As you saw at the beginning of this video, I was walking around the house, and not that I'm necessarily not comfortable on camera, because I've been doing this for several months now, so I've gotten a lot better with it, but just walking around and doing those kind of things, movements, natural things, the more natural you feel in front of the camera, the more natural you're going to come off whenever you're delivering the information, your script, what have you. Movement is key. Doing it handheld at the beginning is only gonna help you out. And I recommend, if you're just starting out and you have a phone, do that. Don't go out and buy an expensive camera and do all that. Just grab your phone, put it on some kind of selfie stick or some kind of hand grip, and just have movement in your videos. And I tell you, it makes a world of difference. Those are my 3 tips really that I have learned in the past several months about how to be more comfortable on the camera. And to recap, tip number 1 is kind of planning out and itemizing out what you're gonna say, or script it if you necessarily have to. Number 2 goes into the research aspect, really understand what you're talking about. It just comes off in the final product. And number 3 is just have some movement. Make it vlog style. That's the easiest way to get more comfortable in front of the camera and not sit there and be kind of like a stagnant person and a statue, if you will. I hope you guys got some value out of this video. If you did, make sure you go hit the like button on this, share it, subscribe to the channel, and come back every Friday where we are going to be talking everything from photography to filmmaking and even graphic design. So until then, peace out.